It is time. Hello everyone, welcome to Rising Star 2. My first Let's Play on this channel. It's a game released by Guilla Games, basically just one guy, back in 2007. The sequel was released on Steam in 2020. I discovered it a few weeks ago. As a fan of rock, this is a great game. You basically just form a band, you work your way from the ground up. Kind of like a simulation strategy game. You just kind of do stuff. Pretty chill. Um, so yeah, here's the credits, but it's basically just this guy right here. Pretty cool. Appreciate what he's done. So we're just gonna start a new band, and there's a lot to unpack in this game. I've tried to think about what to name the band, and I honestly don't know. But what if I just call it? Because I'm getting this channel off the ground, let's call it Early Confusion. I hope I spelled that right. So I pretty much just go with normal. This is just kind of like more bad things happen. Things are slower. I'd rather just go with here. So, you want to make your own character. The character creation of this game is pretty complex. We're gonna spend most of this video just on that. You can also add other band members, or you can just recruit random ones. I've done both, but for this, I'm gonna recruit random ones because it'd be funnier. So, but I am gonna make my own character. Not really sure what I'm gonna do, but I'll try to be quick. There's hairstyles. Mm, I do like this one. It's kind of similar to what I have IRL. But I kind of want longer hair. Hmm. There's some weird hairstyles. Some of these are like too girly. Okay, we're gonna go with the one I was looking at earlier. This... No, not that one. This one right here. Okay. There is two palette styles. I like to go with like a dark brown, black kind of color. I know this might be a little bit boring. Feel free to skip, I guess. As if you're even watching. IRL, I have hazel eyes, so let's kind of put it there. I don't know if you can see my mouse or not. Again, I'm still pretty new to all this. So, you choose your instrument. It really doesn't matter what you pick. But I always like the drums, but you can also make them sing. You want to actually hear them sing, but... So I am the band frontman, even though I'm a drummer. So I drum and sing. There has been a few people to do that in the past. So now we just work on the body, and we'll use my real birthday. Don't know why the scroll bar is like that. Choose a skill. We'll get to that. Let's do. Of course, you can make some very jank characters, but I'm gonna try not to take too long. It doesn't really matter too much. Your character is usually just a still image over here. You will see them sometimes in other places, though. But yeah, there's a lot of facial changes in this game. It kind of reminds me of NASCAR Heat 5's character creator, which is another game you'll see on this channel. You have them big old lips. You can... yeah, look at that. You can have an overbite or underbite. Let's do that. kind of wish he would stay still, but yeah, I should just go a bit quicker. Most of this doesn't really matter. Okay, I actually was supposed to go this way. Forehead position. More like eyebrow position. Again, some people like to be silly with their stuff. I'm gonna do a few silly things, but I don't know. That's not really me. That nose is kind of big. Hold on. There we go. Blech. I'm gonna keep track of the video length, but whatever. Let's do that. Now we can do arms. I'm gonna be kind of a big man. It's also up muscle options. You can be a wall, or you can just be skinny bones. We're gonna be kinda in the middle. But yeah, then you can be a fatty. There are gender specific things as well. How tall to be, I don't know. Where's the lower weight? Down here. A little bit weird, but I don't care that much. Yes, butt size. So you can give them a dumpy. Or, let's do that. Feet size, oh boy. But yeah, that took longer than I wanted. But this is our dude. We will get clothes, so don't worry. These skills we'll get into more later, but I want production. After playing this game a lot, I've realized that I should have went with production on my guy, and the one you choose for your main character is the most important, because that's the only one you're guaranteed to have the whole game. I think this is the one I want. Or is it? Yeah, I think it's production. Okay. I never entered my name, so this is my real name. You won't know how many times people have typed it, or like, you know, spelled it wrong. So yeah. Now you have these pairs. For whatever reason, you can only choose 10. And these will basically be your sort of things the songs will be about, and then you can like, there'll be like certain preferred things people want to hear. So we're just gonna pick some. Happiness and depression. Like what I usually do. Yeah, there's some weird ones in here. That's 10. Let's do... Then we'll choose 3 to start with. Can I have like a good and bad pairing? Don't know what to start with. Let's just do stuff I like. Technology. Happiness. Law and order. Whatever. Now we choose our starting city. So I live in Tennessee. What should I choose? It doesn't matter too much, the cities are randomly generated, but the population does matter. Bigger the population, bigger the city. So, I've played down here before, and I've played in Nashville before. But I think we will do Nashville. I mean, that's a big music scene place, typically for country. We are a rock band, but We can do it. We can make it work. Let's do it. Now, we are not going to do this tutorial. I can explain stuff on my own. And we're establishing a music scene. So, we're only going to get to do a couple days in this setup episode. You can see I need equipment. And I have skill points available. So, playing will help with practicing songs. Writing, well, these both help with the writing. Production will help with making songs. Stage presence is when you're performing, it'll make people more entertained. Repair is to repair equipment, more likely to succeed. Business affects prices. And for these here, these two right here, only the highest value in the band is used. So, like I said, I would prefer business and production to go on my character because the others can leave and mine can't. So, it's a big tip. Technology is not a good attitude apparently, but I can't change it for a month. That's how they do it. You have ego, which is important. We'll get to that later maybe. Now we can give them some clothes and stuff. We actually don't own much yet. You can change the eyebrows. I didn't do that before. I like, maybe not that bushy, but I think what I'm going to do is upload the first two parts together. So that, because this one's kind of a setup episode, there's not much actually happening.
You know, the thing I love about living in the city,
Let's just do that.
our live music scene
I could use shades. Oh, that's not what I thought that meant. You can do makeup, you can do a Kiss style thing, there's face paint. I always thought the facial hair looked kind of weird in this game. It looks better from certain angles. You can have the funny mustache. I always like this, it seems like a classic rock kind of look, like a 60s, 70s. We're gonna go with that. And we don't have clothes yet. We will change that pretty soon though. And yes, you can go down to just your underwear. We're not gonna do that. Now we will need to get some equipment. So we are here. This is our default house. You can leave. Oh yeah, let's just leave. We'll get into it later. This is our map. We gotta go around this block-based map and discover the places, clothing stores. I'm actually gonna wait to buy clothes because there's more important things to spend your money on, like instruments. And there's also help wanted. You can do one of these per day to get extra money. This one's just a fetch quest. Most of them are kind of like fetch quests, so but it's a great way to get money. So you drive this van around, there's no traffic, thankfully. Every place you drive is just a blocky place, but you will be punished pretty severely if you crash the van. It will go much slower, and you'll have to pay a pretty good amount to fix it, so if that happens, it's gonna be not good. And I can be reckless every once in a while, so we want to go to this one. But yeah, everything's randomly generated. It just kind of slaps random people's names in front of places. We had to go all the way across town for that one. You start with 3K, it's a decent amount. We'll get into all these places later. Might be taking that a little too quickly. Too eager to get this started, I guess. A lot of music stores. A lot of hotels, too. But you can buy broken equipment. We'll do that later on for reasons. We also want this for busking, which is something we can do later. But for now, we're just going to buy this drum kit. You can buy some that give you bonuses. We'll do that a little bit later. Or should I? Well, it's too late now. I'll get less money if I sell it. We want to buy drumsticks, and these things will die quickly. Plus one writing music. We want these. We're gonna buy like a bunch. These things will tear through your money. So we want these. And while you can repair your main instruments, you can't repair these. You gotta keep buying them and restocking them. These are just bonuses, basically, to give you more stats. They're not really worth it early on, too much money. But I already have some upgrades available. Let's put it into business. And now we can recruit musicians, and I think we're gonna do that. You do want to read these to see, like, a bit of a show-off. We do not want her, because she's gonna have high ego, and high ego is bad. Very bad. Bassist. Lyricist? How do you say that? Interest in recording. No cover bands. You can't really do covers in this game, but we will. Well, we'll get to that when we start making songs. Do we go with the veteran bass guitarist, Vera, or the experienced bass guitarist, Antonio? I kind of like the idea of having one female. I like to fix things. Crowd pleaser. Well, now, because recording only goes to the highest member, we want the lyricist. We want Monica. Oh, we do want to check the relationships, though. Who has a good relationship? Dang, doesn't even want to be with me. 50%. Honestly, I don't know how much that even matters. But, I think we are going to go with Monica. 50% should be okay. Okay then. We will change her appearance later, if we want. Lead guitarist. Serious only. Recording. Let's do Jackie. Good relationships. Okay, I didn't think that'd be a female. It doesn't really matter. Now, you can have as many members as you want. If you have more, that's more stuff to buy. I kind of like having a 4-piece band, no keyboardist. Now we need a vocalist. I love to jam. Donovan. Okay, Donovan. Okay, then we have our people. And now we have to work on their equipment. This dude's got a microphone. You hear that terrible version of Sweet Child of Mine in the background? That's pretty neat. We're gonna buy a couple things. You need an amp and strings for the guitarist. And they only come with one thing of strings. You can only buy one? There's only one for sale? That's weird. But everything else should be okay. Now, there is a shortcut to go home. Just press H. And, the main things to do are go into this room and go in there to save. And I didn't mean to do that. First thing you want to do is write a song. We have these, and we want to zoom it out. What you want to do is go to Develop Ideas. Click on random ones until you see some that match. So we've found a couple here. And yeah, so you kind of want to have a solid score between, well, we have a 10 to begin with. But you want a solid score between them all, but it's just kind of random whether they work together or not, you'll see. And the main thing about production is that's what increases how many points you can get per day. And so every day I'm going to be spending time just combining these. If I end up getting these edited, which I probably won't, but if I do, these sections could get cut out. I don't know. But we do have to construct a song right away, so we want to find numbers, big numbers that are lit up. There are different, when it comes to lyrics, different themes available. You can also have an instrumental. What happens if we take you out? We can get this, which is a good thing, but then we also... What can we put in here? There we go. See, it's like a puzzle. 3 in all areas is good. Now, these energies matter a lot. I like to focus on high energy songs. And you can randomize the song title. But we're going to start with covers. Covers don't actually exist in the game, but here's what I do. Let's think of a song. What's a good... Something not too obvious, but not too obscure. How about Taking Care of Business by Bachman Turner Overdrive? Yeah, so luckily there's no character limit. Great song. I would definitely be nerding out over rock music, but yeah, so this is just gonna be a cover, because I don't want to write a bunch of originals off the bat until we are able to, like, record. So, I'm gonna finish the song. And that will cause a day to pass. So yeah, we got it set up, we did a day. Not really that much, but things will go along quicker in the next episode. If you actually sat through all this, probably should have saved until the video was over, but, you know, there's gonna be mistakes. It's new to me. I'm so glad I'm able to do this. If you watched the whole thing, thank you, and hopefully you'll stick around. If not, I understand, but if you liked it, leave a like, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.